A long time ago, on a road trip far, far away, four friends, Sherman Brown, Neil Wilding, Brian Redmond, and Craig Cotton, decided to start a journey through a new galaxy in a podcast where our adventures have taken us to meet musicians, athletes, philanthropists, and we've had many discussions on many fantastic topics. So if you were curious, this is the podcast you've been looking for. Welcome into the Southern Hang Studios in Louisville, Kentucky, where you are listening to an episode of the Southern Hang Podcast. And this week, if you haven't already caught on, we are discussing the Star Wars universe. Today on our show, I'd like to welcome the Podfather, the Caveman, and the most knowledgeable Star Wars guy I know, not named Lucas, Jamie Kneisler. Jamie, may the 4th be with you.
Hey. What's up, brother?
Welcome to the show, buddy. I'm glad you could join
Welcome to the show, Jamie.
Hey, thanks for having me.
And we should mention we're dropping this episode on May 4th, so there is our inspiration to to this Star Wars themed episode.
That's not even tangential. That's just tying it all together. Like it is what it is.
That's just smart because we're smart like that. we know dates, and hey, we do drops on Mondays, and looky here, Monday will be May the 4th. We're smart. We're smart like that. Hell yeah. That's some knowledgeable shit. And then I don't know if y'all caught on my episode, but I did reference him as the Podfather. You have to do some deep diving. But back in the day, the Coach and the Caveman show with Uncle Craig was a short-lived podcast, and that's
international stardom.
Yeah,
we had one fan in Poland.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I have no idea how that happened, but it happened.
I think Craig's like an international spy. That's how his international people come into play.
I take our knowledge all over the place. Yeah, we did pretty good. We're big in Singapore. I don't know if Singaporeans watch Star Wars, but we're crushing it. We're crushing it over in Singapore.
We're gonna test their loyalties this week.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well,
how are we gonna do this, Craig? What's the agenda here? We're just gonna run through.
I want to. When did you grab the first love? And it's everybody in the round, but when did the love of Star Wars? When do you? Did it grab you in 1976? Do you have memories of seeing the very first one when it came out? Was it
77?
77?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to correct him, but yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. Thank you for jumping in.
Obviously, my mouth. All right, that was my last time I'm on this show, folks. I'm gonna let y'all take over. Yeah, when did love grab you?
I remember where I sat in the theater for the original Star Wars.
Really? And
where the makeout session?
Not so much Steve, but like what theater, what city, what theater, what?
So it was at the Showcase Cinema.
Yeah.
Same. On Barstown Road. And I remember I went with my buddy Scott, who lived down the street from me, and his dad took us. And I remember sitting up pretty close on the left-hand side. Like, I can envision exactly where I sat. And I've been a fan ever since.
That's a core memory for you, no doubt.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we Showcase Cinemas for me, too. Did you guys hit, what was it, Take 5, that little restaurant out front of the Showcase? Did you guys do a little post-show dinner?
That's incredible. I don't even know.
I don't remember that one.
Get a Roy Rogers or a Shirley Temple with a cheeseburger?
See, now I remember the burger place next to the Village 8 theaters that was like, they had the putt-putt place next to it, and then like the parlor-style type of burger joint.
Yeah.
I
don't remember the food outside of Showcase.
I was in Houston. I was in Houston when it came out. I went and saw it at the what do you call that? What was the Galleria down in Houston, and it was a mega mall. We went and saw it. I remember my dad taking us, and we went and saw it there. Yeah, where were you, Lee?
I'm not as old as you fellas, so in 77 I was 2.
Yeah.
So I do remember Empire though, so that was the first movie I went to. So I remember Empire.
Yeah.
That's what got it for me.
And after those came out, I remember everything. It was after that. It was like every Christmas, every birthday, I had the new TIE Fighter. I had the new Luke Skywalker, little dude, and Boba Fett.
Boba
I had
Fett,
all,
sure.
I had all,
He
I
was
had
the
all
one
the
you
stuff.
got by turning in the little.
Yeah.
You collect the little points and submit them in. They mail you Boba Fett.
Yeah, I had the action figures, little Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader and all of them. You know, like little figurines. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
If you had the good one, if you had the good ones, you had the little arm. You could push the.
Oh, yeah.
You could push the lightsaber out, and like that, those are like ultra rare to find now. Like
Really?
if you find one that actually has the lightsaber and it's still in there, that's
Oh
like
well, if it's still in there,
that's like the ultra. That's the ultra
Yeah.
ultimate one, right?
I got the Millennium Falcon. It's in my garage,
Oh, really?
hanging up. Yeah, and I got the Snow Speeder from Empire. It's
Sweet.
the original.
Yeah,
It's
I
really
got
beat
the Darth Vader case
Oh yeah,
Oh,
where
yeah.
you
Put all
open
the
up and
figurines
keep
in.
all your characters in.
Yeah.
I still got that.
I just let go. Do you guys remember carnivals back in the day? Jamie, you said you're not as old as us. I don't know, but like you know, like the grade schools,
I
like
look as
Assumption,
old, but I
like St. Raphael and Assumption. They used to have this carnival that would come in, right, and all the rides you put together with like bubble gum and Bisquick. Like I'm shocked nothing bad happened back in the day, but like the games where you throw darts and balloons and stuff,
Yeah.
and you know you win a prize. It was like a mirror with Darth Vader, like a 12 by 12 mirror.
Yeah. I can vision that. Yeah.
Yeah, I had that thing until October of last year. I don't think it made the move. If it did, it's in a box somewhere. I don't know where it
You gotta
is.
find it. I get on my mom all the time because like my mom like babied my sister's Barbie collection, and like to this day my sister has every historical Barbie that she had growing up. And I'm like, Mom, where's all my shit? She goes, I don't know why yours. We didn't keep like all your Star Wars stuff. She goes, there was also a possibility that you. Because there was a certain phase that we got into the model rocket set, and I decided I was going to hot glue gun model rockets to all my shit and see if I could launch it into space. So there's a good shot I probably blew up my Millennium Falcon also. So, but oh yeah, we had all that stuff, man. You had all the different things going through it. Well, all right. So here's the big question, which it should be a universal answer. The greatest of the original three, just the greatest of all of them. Should be the standard answer.
I don't agree with that.
You know,
As far as the movies,
yeah. What's the best movie of all of them? And I don't even know if you put in because the back three. I don't even know if you consider those to be put in the top. But just what's the best? Let's just go with what's the best Star Wars movie.
And just for those that aren't into Star Wars, it's like when you say the first three, like you're talking chapters 4, 5, and 6,
Yes. Yeah.
and the back three being chapters 7, 8, 9,
Yes.
and
You're into Star Wars.
the middle three being chapters 1, 2, and 3.
Look at you. Yeah. Yep. And if you
Okay,
add
all right.
the names,
I got my timeline, and by the way, I got notes on the timeline of all this stuff if we really need to fact check this. Because you can get lost in it.
I don't know why I'm going to say this. My answer is going to be Return of the Jedi.
Oh, really?
that's
Yeah.
the first person ever I think that's
Yeah.
ever said that.
First person.
Neil, what's the right answer, Neil?
The right answer is The Empire Strikes Back.
That's right. That's correct.
But Rogue One is really good. It is.
Rogue One's great.
It's great.
And I think even better than Rogue One is the Andor TV series.
Oh, it's phenomenal. It's amazing. I love that guy. I wish that guy, that Tony Gilroy that did those. I wish he would be in charge of everything. He captured everything that's Star Wars.
Yeah, and did it in an adult story. It was great. Both of those two series. I can't believe we got them.
We forget, and that's the thing that Lucas always emphasized, that all these movies, they're kid movies. They're for kids. And the guy and people like me that throw a fit because the last three movies weren't what we wanted, but it was like he didn't make them for us. He made them for kids, so we forget that part.
So for our non-Star Wars folks, well, they've probably already tuned out of this episode. But if you're still with us, thanks.
Maybe
So
Singapore
the timeline here. So New Hope was the first. It was the technically the fourth movie, but the first one made, and that kicked off the original trilogy. Rogue One was the story of, and the main character was Cassian Andor, who led a crew to go steal the plans so that they could blow up the Death Star. And that's the story of Rogue One. And so then they went and when did they make Andor? Like a couple years ago, right? Season 2 at least was just a couple years ago. They went in and made 2 seasons of TV of the backstory of Cassian Andor. So we got 2 seasons of TV that basically play like a spy thriller.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, they went back and filled in the details of what we didn't know.
Yeah,
and that was great. And that's because Jon Favreau, who was in charge of all the Marvel. You know how all the Marvel are intertwined and they all have something to do with each other. So he's went back and started doing that with Star Wars to make it a universe, to make it all tied together.
You can take care of Iron Man. You can be the guy that intertwines Marvel and Star Wars.
All the new stuff you guys are referencing, I haven't seen. Like Mandalorian, I think I watched a little bit of.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. But like once you get away from like the core movies, like Rogue One, awesome. But like once you start getting outside of some of that stuff, like I get lost.
Well, that's why you got your cheat sheet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know what you would put on there, man. That thing would be a book.
Would you guys? So real quick, right? So you guys all said Empire Strikes Back, right? Which is the second one, but it's really Chapter 5.
Yeah.
Right, trying to connect all the dots. I think when you think of cinema, typically the sequel is shit.
Yeah.
But there's a couple that the sequel may be better than the first, and I think this one fits.
Oh yeah, it was
I
perfect.
think it does. Yeah. Well, it got dark.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's made for kids, but it got dark, and to me, I think that's when the story really started.
You don't even think it started in the first movie, which was Chapter 4.
Well, he did it great. You had to build the characters, so he did really great with building the characters, setting the scene, and then you dive into the deep,
Yeah.
You're just skimming the surface on the number 4. Well, that's what he said because he wrote them out. Correct me if I'm wrong. They wrote them out. He had written out the whole thing, but he had
the gist.
Yeah,
he had the idea of where
this is where I've got to start is in this story to be able to,
And that's why he redid. I think he remade them 4 or 5 times because he couldn't do what he wanted to do, and so throughout the years, as technology caught up with his brain, let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's change this.
Yeah, and that just happened to coincide with new technology. Like, we can sell these on VHS. Oh, we can sell them now on DVD. Oh, we can sell them again on Blu-ray.
Marketing team was certainly, they were on point.
Yeah.
And they sucked me in every time.
Heck yeah.
So let's back up a second. So you said he wrote them out in order, but he said to tell the story, he had to start in Chapter 4?
Well, he had a gist of what the beginnings was, but he didn't know that it was going to be a success commercially. So he just, like the rest of it, he had like an outline, and then so after it blew up, he was like, "Well, I got to fill in all the blanks,
right, and I got the money, I can afford to do I can go back and do the whole story."
And he didn't use any.
CGI and all that.
Well, no, but the company, he didn't use any company money. He
didn't get funded.
Yeah, he owned it.
Yeah.
He funded it all himself, so it was all or nothing. So,
who is y'all's favorite character
Oh my god!
as a kid, as a kid,
Because it's changed throughout the.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, maybe it's changed, right? But who's your, as a kid growing up, who was your favorite character?
Because as a kid, Ahsoka Tano wasn't around.
Yeah, she
Didn't exist until later.
I feel like there's only one right answer on this one.
Chewie.
I think it's Boba Fett.
He was the coolest because.
Well, the mystery. Yeah.
Other than the mysterious holiday special, you didn't really have a lot of Boba Fett until later, and it was like, who's that guy?
Yeah.
And then
I don't even know there was a holiday special.
Oh yeah, the legendary.
It's an animated, old school cartoon.
ABC. No. It was on ABC. It was on regular TV. A holiday special.
Oh, the live action.
And it was all the characters, and it's probably the worst thing that ever was made. It's terrible.
Is that the one where they go to Chewbacca's hometown too, and you see like the whole village of Wookiees?
Oh yeah.
And they have and they're bad.
It's got
Wookiees and
Dorothy from the Golden Girls is like a bartender. She's giving people hell. Like, it's bad, man. It's bad.
That's funny as hell.
So what are your all's takes on the prequels?
You know, I argue with this with my 19-year-old because he thinks that the prequels are better than the original, and I know I didn't like him at all.
You didn't like your kid at all?
No. Will now that we've had our argument for the years, now he's back in. But when he was young and he was diehard, the prequels. It was like, sorry, kid, you're not going to make it. Yeah, But no, I didn't really enjoy the prequels when they first came. But now I like them a lot better. There's some of the movies I think are actually very good, but it took me a while though to grow on.
Well, and he used so much because all of that CGI was brand new. He invented it. I mean, he did all that. I don't know if you all know this, but he has over 400 patents. George Lucas has over 400 patents. And that's the world that he had envisioned, and he couldn't get it out, going out in his backyard and filming. But for me, the prequels are how did all of that happen? It's a lot of information in there if you're paying attention for people like me.
Yeah. Well, I think that it's I think that the Favreau, when he went in and did like the Clone Wars, the animated series, I feel like that filled in. It helped fill in some of the plot holes and kind of the mistakes that were made in those movies, so that when you think of the story now, because of the work that the Clone Wars did, I think it really helped the story overall. In fact, like the Clone Wars Season 7 is one of the better things that they've done in the series, and it overlaps Revenge of the Sith, and you see that story in Order 66 and Anakin turned into the dark side, all of that happening. You see it from a different perspective. It's really cool. Like, I know a lot of people probably dismiss it because it's animation and like, oh, they're just out. It is really good storytelling.
It's great.
And yeah, it's so good, especially that last season.
So for somebody like me that devoted his life, unfortunately, and it wasn't until I saw Solo at the end and Darth Maul showed up,
Right.
and I'm like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
how is he alive? So I had to go back and watch Clone Wars, and it had already been over, and dive into all that. And that is, the Clone Wars is amazing. It's amazing. And if you do it, there's a website you can, because they didn't make them in order. So you have to, if you get that cheat sheet to watch the episodes in order, it's even better.
The back in the day when we first met and we're becoming buddies, and then we find out after hanging out for a while that we're both Star Wars nerds. He's like, he flips out. We have deep discussions. And then he's like, have you gone into Clone Wars? I'm like, the cartoons? I'm like, really? And he's like, no, dude, I'm telling you, these are freaking, the storyline is incredible. It's fantastic. And he's like, here. So he flips me this webpage. I take the webpage and I print it off. And then I've got like 8 sheets that I would keep next to my table or next to when I watch TV. And I have a highlighter. And I would watch them because it was like, oh, you had to go to season 2, episode 1, then you had to go back to, you know, you had to do. So I had a highlighter, and I'd watch them, and I'd flip through it, and then after you're, I don't know, after you're about 6, 8 episodes in, I didn't even see the cartoon no more.
No, you don't.
I didn't even really pay attention to that. It was just a storyline, and then I'm watching just the series, and man, it was.
Well, and now a lot of the stuff that you'll see on Mandalorian or even the movie, any of the new stuff coming out. It was rooted in the Clone Wars.
Oh yeah,
the animation, bringing the animation to life.
Absolutely.
So what's the deal with Lucas, right? Like, is he trying to be a dick, or does he just have like such a mind that races, like he can't put anything together in order? So like he didn't put the movies out in order, right? You said he didn't do the Clone Wars in order. Like, what's this guy's deal? I mean, he's doing something right, but at the same token,
it's like it's Christopher Nolan. It's Memento before Memento happened.
Right.
You fuck with you until you figure it all out. Like, yeah, man. Well, yeah, you got to make you work for it, right? It's not fun when you just watch a story and they just put it out in the first episode. You're like, oh, I know where this is going. Like, we ain't watching Virgin River here. This is for the deep dive shit. This is for some people.
I'm not trying to change the batteries because I got to jump around to the different episodes. Like, I want my Netflix to say, "Are you still watching?" Because I just burned through like 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
most of them are in clumps, though, right? Like most of them are like 3 or 4 episodes, or like little to get like like the Battle of Mandalore. Like that was like 3 or 4 episodes. Right?
Yes. He always had 3 in the Clone Wars. He always had 3 stories going on at the same time. So like you watch 3 episodes, those 3 episodes may not have anything to do with each other, but the next 3 will tie in and so
circles back around.
This does a lot of circling.
You brought up Mandalorian. So first season, second to last episode. So Return of the Jedi ends, and we never get to get Luke in his peak. We never get to get him like fucking prime. I'm wearing all black and I'm whacking people like I'm like just prime Jedi. And the second to last episode of Mandalorian, when he comes on there and Luke comes back, like I flip out. I'm like standing up from my couch. I'm like, yeah, like jacked that we finally get to get Luke in his peak. Well, Jamie works. So Jamie works forward at night. So when I watch it, it's like 1:00 in the afternoon. And
I wake up to like 10 texts.
Yeah,
dude, wake up!
I'm like, get up! You don't know what we're doing. Get out of bed. I need to talk. And then I OD'd on like excitement, and I had to go take a nap. I had to lay myself down to get. And then he gets up, watches it, and then he's calling me, dude. Where are you? And we're having like this back and forth, and then finally we're like, oh.
Well,
man.
it was a badass moment. It's kind of like that moment in Rogue One where Vader shows up
with Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so then you got the Luke Skywalker moment in Mando. It's cool. Yeah. And then you get a little tease of Ahsoka.
Oh, she's my favorite. Now she's my favorite. And I actually not to go off on a tangent, but
go off on a tangent. That's what this podcast is.
That's what we do.
This is what
I think. The whole Star Wars universe is about Ahsoka Tano. Everything is about her and the Mandalorians.
I agree. I don't know if I can argue with that. I talked about season 7 of Clone Wars because that's what I said, that you're seeing Order 66 in that animated series from a different point of view. You're seeing it from hers, and so for people like I should catch everybody up. So Ahsoka was Anakin's Ahsoka was Anakin's Padawan.
Yeah.
So she looked up to Anakin Skywalker as, the powerful Jedi that he was. And so she saw him, part of him turning was some things that happened to her in the series. And then she had to see it unfold and take some of the blame and wear it. It's really powerful stuff, man. It's really
She
great.
didn't know that he was Vader until Rebels. Have you seen Rebels?
Yeah. Oh,
Rebels is great.
Ghost.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
And so she doesn't find out. She doesn't even know that her old mentor was Vader.
Yeah, not till they fought, because Maul was trying to recruit, and then it was a whole thing, and then she got involved, and then Vader was there, and then Maul was there, and
now are we still going to get the Ahsoka movie? Weren't they talking like we're supposed to be getting movies coming out?
Well, we had a series.
Well, I know we had the series, but I thought and we do have the Mandalorian's about to come out. That's like we're a couple 3 weeks away from the Mandalorian movie.
in the
movie.
Yeah. And I thought they had said that we're going to get 3 movies, but they're not going to be all tied together. It was going to be different.
Because he can't.
Because he can't.
And I'm not the Ryan Gosling movie.
Yeah.
He has one coming out.
All right.
Not exactly sure what that's about, but
So you said she's your favorite. Who's your least favorite character?
I
feel like this is.
I think that's a universal. That's a universal answer
I
too.
think so too.
yeah. Are y'all, man?
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar Binks. That's right.
I know.
Least like you like. There's somebody you like better, worse than Jar Jar.
Or least likable. The answer is no.
The little kid Anakin wears me out.
Yeah, he's a bit much.
Yeah.
Well, it is weird that he's that young, and then like him and Padme are off like
That's
a
a
year
little
later making
Yeah.
out in the field. You're like, come on, man! Like he was,
Yeah, you were a kid.
he was a 9-year-old, she was 18 then, and now they're out in the field of whatever planet they were on when he had to protect her, and they're making out in that flower field. Like, come on, man! Like this is,
I wish they kind
They're
of
not perfect.
because the books Darth Plagueis, who was Sidious's master, I guess you'd call it, with the whole Naboo, because with the number 1 they just showed up on Naboo, and they don't really explain why they're there.
So what? So if you're a book, so tell us.
So under if you remember the movie, they show the castle where she was living.
Yeah, where she grew up.
Under that is the mineral for what's it called?
You talk where Naboo is?
Yeah.
There's a mineral that they get.
There's a mineral underneath there, and they Plagueis wanted to, because he took over the banking guild.
Oh, okay.
And so he was trying to get all of the mineral because it was for space flight.
Oh,
yeah. And he was going to corner all that.
You see, Red, this is what you're missing, man.
Yeah, like you guys are on the level. I can't even. I've got to start watching some shit immediately, trying to catch up.
Painful.
Yeah. Well, that's what
Light speed.
Oh, to do light speed. That's what middle.
yeah.
Oh, so when you guys were young, so I used to love this as a kid. It would, you're with the family driving and it starts snowing at nighttime, and it felt like light speed because the snowflakes were coming. I was like, this is so cool.
Yes.
Light speed.
I did that in January.
I did that this winter. Yeah. Yeah, that's
But I guess to you all, I am a kid.
It's true. Youngin.
What is our age difference? What are we talking here? Are we 5 years, 10 years? What'd you say? You were 2
like
and
a year and a half younger than.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably,
shit.
You're the youngest one, Neil. He's only a year and a half underneath you. Or, I mean, Red. Probably. You're probably younger than Neil, right? Y'all same age.
Yeah.
I'm a
I'm the
month younger.
I'm the old dude. I watched Star Wars in the movie theater when I was 18 years old. Yeah. Great. Yeah, but no, we were talking about that beforehand. Like, so we're out because Jamie here will sit there in off time and just continually watch the Star Wars, the movies in order. Like, what day is it? It was Tuesday. That equals, whether it's third Tuesday of the month, that equals Rogue One. We got to go into, and so he just watches them in order. So we're sitting there yapping because at one point, back in the Coach and the Caveman podcast days, we had a Star Wars conversation, and he talked about Solo being his least favorite. And I thought that's what you said, but maybe that has changed. But you were talking about how the books are different on how Han and Chewie meet.
That's right.
That's not the way they meet. Huh?
That's not in the books. That's not how they met. Yeah.
So was it more like a Sleepless in Seattle? Is that how they met in the book?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So, when you do a rewatch, do you bother with the last one, The Rise of Skywalker?
I love it.
Do you?
Yeah. The more I watch the last three, the more they grow on me. I didn't when. And I like, as a movie, like leaving the theater, I'm like, okay, that was a good movie. But, like, where does it fit in the universe, right? In my brain, in my Star Wars geek brain.
Yeah. It's
not what I wanted, right? But as you let that go and you just watch the movies, and I like it.
What about the last? See, I feel that way about The Last Jedi. That gets criticized, but I like that one.
And there's scenes in every movie that I could do without. Fast forward, when they go to the casino at The Last Jedi, like that, I don't need that. Like,
no,
it was cool, like for what it was, but why? Like, what it has?
Yeah.
It was 20 minutes of nothing that we didn't need. But I need information. My Star Wars brain needs constant information, and it didn't fit.
It didn't tie to nothing.
It didn't tie to anything. So why do we do that?
Yeah, and the last one, I didn't really love the Palpatine of it all. Like, did we have to go there again?
Yeah, I agree. And it was like they had ran out of stuff to do, and I think they were playing to us. Kathleen Kennedy leaving is the greatest thing, I think, for Star Wars. Mm-hmm. She was the president of Star Wars. So if you didn't know,
What's your all's take on actors or actresses, or maybe they're all called actors these days, but in some cases there's a breakthrough role, right? And that's what they're known for. Pointy Boy Curtis, right? C. Thomas Howell. Like there's people that, Han Solo was our boy Harrison Ford, right? But they've all gone on to do, most of them have gone on to do so many other great things. But Mark Hamill, I don't know if he's ever done anything else, but I feel like he may actually think he is Luke Skywalker.
He actually did.
Joker.
Yeah, he was the Joker.
He's the Joker in the Batman series, the cartoon, and he's like one of the deep Batman people. There's a whole universe of those kind of people, nerds, not cool like us, the Star Wars guys. They consider him like the greatest Joker of all time. Like he's
such a family man. His wife is a regular person. She's not an actress. She doesn't do anything in the business. She's a dental hygienist.
She wasn't in the cantina scene.
No. And I think he was. I think he was just a dad. I think he was just a regular person.
Mark.
So what news coming? So we got the Maul series. I've got that one queued up, but I haven't seen it yet.
That's great.
I've heard really good things.
Now it's not over though, right?
It's great. No, it's 2 more on Monday. It'll be finished up on Monday.
Oh, all right. I think I'm through 5 episodes, and it's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
The 5 episodes, and I think I still got to go back and watch Rebel. Don't yell at me. I know I watched Clone Wars, but
what?
I don't think I watched Rebel.
Oh man,
dude. Oh, Cotton.
I know.
Come on.
I started thinking about historicals when we were talking about this episode, and I started going back, and I'm like, I don't think I ever I don't think I finished it.
Well, you have to know Rebels so you can watch Ahsoka.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
Well, and you
there's
talk
lots of
about
stuff.
like main characters that weren't really in the the movies. Ezra Bridger is just as big of a character in the entire series.
I know that cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he's a great Jedi. You know,
Mm-hmm.
his master, Kanan Jarrus. You know, which if you go back and you watch the Bad Batch. So I don't know if you've seen the Bad Batch.
So that's what I haven't seen Bad Batch, but that happens like right after. Like where does that fit in the timeline?
So that's right after Order 66.
Order 66. That's what I thought.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Kanan Jarrus, who was in Rebels, the very first episode of Bad Batch, he's a young kid, and his master gets killed, and his name is Caleb Doom, and he actually escapes from the Bad Batch, and because he's a kid, so they don't want to, kill him because they don't have the chip to make him do that. So they're like, why are we even chasing this kid? And so.
So Bad Batch, the premise though is like they're clones that are a little different, right? Like
each one has a different attribute, if you would. They cloned them to be like one. They're essentially for us in the 50s. They're the A-team,
right?
Of the clones. Yeah. You got one that's super strong. You got one that's super smart. You got one that's a Rambo type.
Sounds like me, Craig, Neil, and Sherman.
Right.
Like we all.
Trying to figure out which one I am.
So is it?
Goofy one in the back. I'm the Murdoch of the A-team. Yeah.
Start calling you Face. So you referenced Jedi. So like, are you guys purist? Because like for a while, right? Like all the bad guys had red lightsabers, right, and all the good guys had green.
Yeah.
And then when Samuel L. came on board, like he wrote it or he negotiated to get a purple lightsaber. Did he not?
Yeah, that's right.
Because does that bother you guys at all? Like, I mean, are you guys that level where it's like, what the fuck is this shit?
No, because they got in Ahsoka, he's got an orange. There's an orange lightsaber, so he's a little iffy. So yeah,
they expand that a little bit.
It's not so because you had green, you had Luke had a blue one, he had a green one, so. It goes back and forth.
Lucas only had that little dial back in the day when he made the original Star Wars. It was a red, blue. You only had the primary colors. So back to hey, the world got a little better. We can throw in some new colors now. We're only going to have 2 Jedis, 2 lightsabers, and now there was 3 though. Obi-Wan. I can't be cutting out Obi-Wan. Yeah, but yeah, it was limited colors. Sorry, you can pick one of 3.
Yeah, to nerd out on you, I guess if for the Sith, Vader and Palpatine, for their lightsaber to be red, they have to blood it out. Yeah. That's what it's called. So,
is that like a gang ritual, or like you got to take somebody out?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Right.
It's where you just total hate kind of thing, and.
That's the only way it turns red.
That's the only.
Well, that's a big thing in the turning of Anakin.
Yeah.
What do you think, Red? You just going to spend the next like three weeks just trying to catch up?
I don't think I have a choice but to do so.
Yeah,
there's so much I don't know about.
All right, we'll start with Andor because you already saw you already saw Rogue One. So watch Andor, which feeds right in and goes right up to Rogue One.
Yep. And then you can't. I don't know anybody that has been able to like, okay, that was good, and go to bed. Like you have to immediately go into the next movie because like Andor goes right into Rogue, and Rogue goes right into A New Hope. So yeah, you're gonna like it's a whole day. Like you're ruined.
I'm gonna have to call my boss. Let him know I got things to do tomorrow.
Yeah, you got things to do. There's no you can't do. Yeah, so I kind of have a forgiving job, so I kind of at least the movies every month. At least I try to do it every week, but it's hard sometimes. But at least every month.
You get on that. No,
11
with Solo and Rogue One.
Yeah, all 11 once a month at least.
Oh,
so can you? Is it okay to watch them not in order?
Sure.
Like but do you still get the same effect, or like you got to take notes? Like to get the true impact, should you watch them in order, including the animation series and all the other bullshit?
Yeah, you're gonna have questions.
Well, you just won't have the knowledge. You'll be sitting around thinking it's cool to watch a casino scene and think that's cool to have that on your TV show. But you're like with the rest of the deep diver, it'd be like you're wasting my time. You could have taught me some deeper knowledge. We're watching y'all play,
Yeah, you can
space casino games.
You can do away with the casino scene, and for me, actually, like the pod race scene in number one, like
I like the pod race.
I don't need that. Like
I like the pod race.
And by number one, you mean number 4?
No,
number one.
Number one.
When little Anakin raced the
fourth
pod.
one made.
Yeah.
The fourth one made, but
number 1, number 4, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that scene.
Yeah, you got it.
What's Watto?
Watto.
I like Watto. Yeah.
You can like each movie you don't need. There's a scene or two you don't need. The love scene in number 2 you don't need all of them. Where they're frolicking.
Yeah, and the flowers.
In the flowers, you don't need them.
Well, she's kind of hot.
We should.
Okay, is she more hot? Is she more hot frolicking in the flowers, or is Leia more hot laying in front of?
No, I think you're picking
Return of the
scene.
Jedi.
She's hot.
She's in the bikini suit. Return
You're
of the
picking
Jedi.
the wrong scene.
Well, that's the scene.
That's the scene.
But when she's in white, and they're in the Coliseum.
Oh yeah.
And that tiger thing rips her stomach, and that's a hotter scene. That's hot. Yeah.
All right.
So that's the comparison. That scene.
And then she's in that S&M dominatrix outfit, and she tells Anakin like, "Oh, we can't do this. Like, I'm gonna dress like this, but you can't fall in love with me." Like,
what about
the
chick with the purple things that twist around her body? Did you ever have a time that you were like, I was never down with the girl that had big twisty ears that twist around her body, but if I was gonna get with an alien, you'd be the one. Like, was there ever like a time that you were like, oh yeah, that's?
Well, he did say Ahsoka was his favorite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like Ahsoka. Yeah.
So there's a very important Star Wars question that we haven't addressed yet.
Yes, go ahead. Please take this away from. Yeah.
Who shot first?
Well, it depends on which version.
I know.
Original.
Y'all know what I'm talking about?
The original 1977. Han shot first.
That's right. He did.
What do you mean? Who shot first? Like the very first shot?
No. So we're talking about the cantina scene, and Greedo is across the table from Han, and there's and so in the original version, Han shot first, but then they went back and changed it because they didn't want Han to look like such a bad guy.
And then they changed it again.
Yeah.
So now it's even.
At the same time.
Now it's the
so
same
if you
time.
go to stream it now,
over my dead
you're
body.
saying that they start at the same time, because I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah. The version on Disney right now is they've shot at the same time.
That's so 2026.
Because Greedo got to have equal opportunities.
Equal opportunity.
Yeah,
But they don't want. Originally Han shot, then they changed it to Greedo, and then they changed it again.
Over my dead body.
So is that the scene Is that the scene where he's making a claim of, and I forget what did he claim to run? The Kessel Run? Like when you guys go on road trips with the family and they're like, how much further we got to go? Like, are you guys telling them we got, 60 miles, or are you guys throwing out terms like parsecs?
Parsecs. Yeah. It's 7 parsecs. Or whatever. Yeah.
It's the same cantina. It's not the same scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right at the
It is
end.
true.
That's
They're
the
getting
same.
up to leave. Luke and Obi-Wan left, and Greedo sits down.
He's trying to take him back to Jabba.
Jabba.
Yeah, that's when they've sent out all the what are they called?
Bounty hunter.
Bounty hunters. Yeah. And then Greedo's the first one to find him, and he's going to take him back to Jabba. Yeah. And then later on is when he meets Luke, and you've never heard of the Millennium Falcon? And that was so cool. I loved in Han Solo when they did that in the show, and I never knew what the fuck that meant when you made the Castle Run.
Yeah, the Kessel
Run.
Yeah.
And when they finally showed that, I'm like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
You get to see what this means. And then you can see the front of the Millennium Falcon shoot off the pod and how it used to be all rounded out. We always just thought that was cool because it had that notched in thing. Oh, no, it wasn't supposed to be notched in.
It wasn't like that
It was
originally.
supposed to be, rounded out.
That was the escape pod.
Yeah. Now
Hold on.
Now I got all the Lego toys in my. I don't have any of the originals, but I got Legos in my office that are all the Millennium Falcon, the X-wing, all that kind of stuff. Sorry.
Yeah, you guys got to say spoiler alert. So the Millennium Falcon didn't always look like that?
That's an escape pod. That's jettison.
Yeah.
Is that pre Billy D. Williams having it?
No. When Billy D had it, that space in the front. Right there.
We can't see because of the mic.
By the microphone.
Just listening. Jamie's talking about his shirt, but for the little notch up front, that was an escape pod.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Billy D. Williams or who? Neil Wilding. If he was a hot hip hop artist.
Donald Glover.
The Gambino.
The childish Gambino. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like.
I dig him, man. He's a great young Billy D. Williams.
Oh yeah.
He's
That's
fantastic.
good. That's good.
Yeah, he's got the cool.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
He wasn't drinking no small liquor bowls, I don't think.
Was it Schlitz? I thought it was Colt 45.
Colt 45.
Is that what it was?
Billy D. So I don't know how much time we got left here, guys, but I had to, we are always talking music.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, Star Wars, they don't play like, outside music, like songs. I'm not going to hear a Led Zeppelin song inside of Star Wars. But I was able to tie one of our former guests to Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
None other than John Darnielle of the Mountain Goats has a song that is called "The Ultimate Jedi Who Wastes All the Other Jedi and Eats Their Bones."
That's a long.
That's the name of the song?
That's the name of the song, and it's an unreleased track, but he actually worked with Rian Johnson before they put out the Last Jedi, and it's like a 3-minute song, and it's on YouTube.
Is that played on an acoustic guitar?
It's on it's not on it's an acoustic guitar. Yes, yeah. The crazy instrument that is the wild guess that is an acoustic guitar. Anyway,
being that we're talking music, I went back because Jamie found it in my shelf, so I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if it's in the screen. It's the Empire Strikes Back record that you could play on your little 45. And
you play on your Mickey Mouse record.
And it'd tell you the Empire, and it'd give you the Empire Strikes Back. 20. There's a book in there. I haven't opened it. I found it at a thrift store. I had to buy it. And
I've got the 33 of Star Wars.
The same thing there.
No, the Star Wars. That was the Empire Strikes Back.
The music though.
Yeah. The big album. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice. From
now all I got
a
here is
kid,
find a record player.
or is that a reprint? Like the real deal?
Real deal. It's 50 years old or whatever what am I? Yeah, give or take. 40 something years old.
Little tidbit. I don't
put one of those on the wall.
If y'all know this, but Williams, who did the music for Star Wars, his son was Toto, African.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
the guys that did
Africa.
all the yacht rock.
Yeah,
Toto is. I just finished
That's-
watching the yacht rock documentary. It was great.
that's his son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yacht
Well,
Rock
and-
coming to town. Peter Searcy.
I did preface.
Managing those guys.
I did preface Jamie. And he knows he's a plays guitar on his own right, and is a musician, and played in bands. So he's a music guy, and he's in the same genre of music that we like. So I did preface him that might be a question we want to ask him, like who you listening to, what you up to these days. So
Go.
you got anything you want to throw out there that you're?
Well, Ian, no, I love Kentucky people. I love Kentucky guys. Chris Knight, Ian, no, and I have they're not Kentucky people, but I have just rediscovered the Turnpike Troubadours.
Oh, yeah.
And really
Oklahoma.
jamming with them. I love them.
Yeah.
You come from the school of Neil Wilding. Like if you said pick one, you throw out five.
Yeah, I don't have.
Well, and they're all
I'm all
jails
Yeah.
too, man.
Because I'm at heart, I'm a deadhead, so I'm a Grateful Dead guy, Pink Floyd guy, but I love finding them before they get famous. Like I saw Billy Strings at Headliners before he was famous, like now, and I still like Billy Strings, but it's like
Now everybody likes.
everybody likes him,
Yeah.
so I move on,
Yeah,
So you don't like them.
That's the school of Neil Welding. Yeah.
So you just for clarity,
Popular.
are you saying you do like them, then they get famous and you don't like them? Is that what you're saying?
I saw Tyler Childers in Beaver Dam, Kentucky before, and he was amazing.
I know a guy that had an opportunity to see him play at a grocery store one time and said, nope, not my jam. And then like the next week he turned out to be the rock star that he is.
That was Pearl Jam. That was Pearl Jam. I saw Tyler Childers in the bar. He was 8 feet away from me, and I didn't walk over and say hi to him because we didn't know who he was. The guy we were with said, "That's Tyler Childers." I never heard of him. And then the next day we put on Purgatory, and we're like, but Pearl Jam's the one I missed out on going to see him at a grocery store in Houston, Texas.
I feel like I could, in another life, I could have been like a talent scout or something, because everybody that I find and I listen to, they blow up, and then I'm like, all right, I don't listen to them anymore. But
What do you play? So Craig tells us you played in a band with our buddy, friend of the show, Steve Nally. What did you play in the band?
I played guitar. Yeah,
Guitar? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
guitar and sang a little.
You still play?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got my guitar over here on the floor. You want me to bring it over to him? See if he'll pick for the show. He
Pick
just
a
got
little Ian. No, let's hear it.
He just got on stage for a wedding here. Give a shout out to your people. Whose wedding were you just at?
It was Alexis and Josh.
Yeah, he got to play their first dance. He played their first dance at their wedding here like a week or two ago, right?
Last Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. You're
I
not just
didn't know
picking
the-
and grinning. You're
I didn't
playing
know
some
the
shit.
song. What was the song? Who was it?
Yeah. It's called Basic Channels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josiah and the Bonnievilles.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to check it out. That'll be the
Jam
Jam
of the week.
Jam of the week. Josiah and the
Jam of the
Bonnievilles. And
Jam
shout out to their what was it? Niece?
Cousin.
Cousin. All right. Congratulations to them. They just got married. Yeah.
Listen to you guys try to do family trees is like listen to Lucas try to figure out how to write a book and then make it in order.
It is Kentucky. You know.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Well, it was like he had an idea, and that was basically all he had. Everybody else filled in the blanks.
Turned out to be a pretty good idea.
It worked.
Kudos to Favreau and
Let's
Filoni.
see if our idea can get that big.
Filoni and Favreau have done just great work. So, and kudos to them on making this story good. Cool again. So.
Dave Filoni was, if you don't know who he is, he did the Clone Wars with Lucas. He's a animator, and he was like on Nickelodeon or something like that. And Lucas found him and handpicked him. Now he's in charge of everything. So he's basically like us. You know,
he's a fanboy.
He's a fan, but him and Favreau have the keys, and we'll see where it goes from here. Hopefully they won't mess it. I know they won't mess it up like Kennedy. She messed it up.
Well, if they keep making shows like Andor, they're doing okay. And that's I know that was Gilroy, but
yeah. And I think, unfortunately, he's done. Like he's done telling his story. So I would love to see him come back and do more, but I think he's out. But
so
we'll just starting.
What you got? You gonna wrap us up?
Yeah, let's see. I think we probably need to wrap up. But you got any last shots? I don't think we threw out our favorite. I mean, we know a Tano, but
Chewie. I'm a Chewie fan.
You're a Chewie guy. I like the swagger that Han Solo had. The swagger that Han Solo had was I love
cool.
him. He's like, yeah, I know.
Cool.
Like I know, girl. Before I go into the car, and I know you love me. He's cool. He's cool as fuck. Han Solo had swagger. He's my favorite. That's why I'm gonna throw out Red. Neil, anybody? Yoda?
No, well, when we were at the fraternity house, we would flip on the original trilogy and drink when your characters showed up. And every time, so I had to drink to Leia every time. So I'll stick with that.
Stick with Leia?
I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I just have this memory of always having to drink when she shows on stage or on screen.
Obi-Wan. Have you seen Obi-Wan?
Yeah,
that was great.
No,
That's
a great show.
She was that little girl did great.
She was awesome.
Caught the essence of Leia.
Yeah.
Red, you still with us, buddy?
I'm still here.
Are you doing notes on what all you got to watch?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to Google the order I've got to watch this shit. I started in about 20 minutes. It's gonna be a late night.
Well,
it's probably going to take you about 3 weeks. So
yeah. The order you need to listen to this podcast, just the first thing. So tune in. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. This was a lot of fun tonight. Thank you, Jamie, for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Jamie. Yeah, it was fun, man.
We never even got to dive into his next level of Star Wars tattoos, but man, I appreciate you coming over, man, and joining our nerd show for the night. So.
That was cool.
My personal tattoo artist.
Oh yeah, his son did the tattoos.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've got one too. So, shout out Garrett. So, anyways, may the fourth be with you, boys. We'll catch you on the next episode.
Cheers, fellas.
Be good.
Cheers. Time.
Thanks.